Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to an all-new episode of My Friend, My Soulmate, My Podcast. It's the first episode of 2026, and as always, I'm your host, Christian Grace Snow, and I got the one and the only, the OG of the OC, Vicki Gumbelson, here with me, and I'm so happy I do, because I feel like I haven't seen her in forever.
I know, we haven't. It's 2026. Looks like I'm an alcoholic. There's a bunch of alcohol behind me, but I'm not. Those are gifts from Christmas. Happy 26 to everybody. It's been an interesting start. So I was in Mexico from Christmas all the way through January 6th, and then I went to Orlando. Michael joined me, and then I got inducted into the Hall of Fame with advice. So appreciative and so emotional. I was like crying a couple times, but it's just a huge accomplishment for my career. And speaking about my career, there's some rumors out there that I am retiring and I'm selling Kodo insurance. The answer is no, I'm not selling Kodo insurance. Heather had asked me a question. We were at BravoCon. What are you manifesting in 2026? And stupidly, I said, well, maybe working a little bit less and selling Kodo. It was not to be taken as the truth. I mean, I'm 63, going to be 64. I'm not going to work till I'm 100. So one day I may work, as I've talked to you about, 10 hours a day instead of 20 hours a day. So anyway, get that rumor gone. I even called Bravo and I said, stop posting things that are not true. So,
and you've talked openly about it here many times about it. I think it's more so the next chapter for Kodo and kind of, maybe future partners and you taking a different role there, but never ever walking away completely.
I'll always be the rainmaker. My son works, with me, and he's like, Mom, why are you saying you're quitting? I'm like, I'm not. I never said that. So we're just trying to get that squashed. I don't know what I would do if I didn't work, so that would be scary for me. Look at my hair. God, I look like a disaster. I am, those of you that can see, I am overwhelmed with clothes. I mean, I'm starting to get organized for the girls' trip. I'm going to the desert on Friday and then get back Sunday night, and I got to work today, tomorrow, Thursday, which I don't have to work. I want to work and I have to see clients, but then I'm gone for 2 weeks. So it's a little,
Lord have mercy.
I know, it's a little bit much.
Packing for girls trip. I was gonna say, you joked earlier about you look like an alcoholic. I was gonna say you might need a drink with the packing requirements for girls trip. Right?
Not to give anything away, we have 2 to 4 outfit changes a day in 14 days. You can imagine the packing cubes I'm gonna be getting together.
Gosh.
Anyway, that and work and blah blah blah. So
lots of good stuff. Yeah.
And I'm happy, so it's good.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a busy year. Lots of changes, lots of good things.
Yes.
And speaking of changes, you may have all seen that we posted a little announcement a couple of weeks ago to announce that Vicki and I and the podcast had ended our partnership with RHUGT Entertainment. If you've been listening to the pod since day one, we were rocking with RHUGT from day one. So we were with them for like a year and a half, and just kind of, I think, growing pains. Time for the change. And, we knew that in November when that orange was given to Vicki and out of nowhere, we just knew that it was going to be a chaotic year in the best way. And we just need to make sure that we have people with us that are ready for the chaos. So, exactly. So, but thankful to RHUGT, love our family over there, wish them nothing but the best. And we're excited to keep y'all updated as things continue to develop for us.
We're not going away. We're just making some. It's like we're putting a new outfit on.
Exactly, and we love outfits. So speaking of outfits, Vicki's got 85 on the floor right now for us to choose from. So we've got plenty.
So that's good. But anyway, lots of rumors out there. Unless you hear it from Christian or I or me on my business, it's not true. So there's been, unfortunately, some bad stuff written about my daughter on the internet. And
oh, my God.
Writing bad things about Brianna. And those of you that have clicked it, don't, because it's called clickbait. They get paid every time you click an article. My daughter's super happy. She's got a beautiful family, beautiful husband. They're happy. So stop clicking stuff that looks like it could be clickbait. We got notified and contacted the head guy over at Meta in New York that I met like 10 years ago. And he took care of it, shut the page down. He said,
Oh,
please
good.
keep us informed. So I just wanted to mention that because there's just so much hurt out there and hard. Life is not easy raising 4 kids, and she's very private, and she has a beautiful business with Young Living, and it just breaks my heart that somebody would talk bad about her and her family. So I did what I could as Mama Bear came in and stepped in, and we got that down.
For sure. And if there are Bravo people, like fans out there, when you get on Facebook, the algorithm gives you all the stuff that you look at. For me, I get Housewives Bravo content all the time, and I'll get fed these random Facebook groups and Facebook accounts that appear as like a news account, that is like, okay, cool. They give you your Bravo updates and stuff. But then you look at it and it's AI. I saw one the other day that was an AI generated image of Shannon at a hotel with Alexis's man.
I know.
And I was
I know. And there was another one with me with some real estate tycoon that Brianna sent me. She's like, Mom, I go, I am with a real estate tycoon. What are you talking about? And she goes, no, this one is a different person. It's not Michael. I'm like, oh, for God's sake. So I showed it to Michael. I said, just in case you're getting notification. He goes, yeah, three of my business partners had, or not partners, but people he does business with, contact him and said, I didn't know you and Vicki broke up. He said, we didn't.
Yes.
Yeah, so
it's very believable and convincing. Yes. Yeah. I've texted my group chat little updates before. I'm like, oh, look at this news. And I'm like, wait, how embarrassing. It was AI. Like I got duped. So just be careful out there, everybody. Make sure you're giving your engagement to the good people, okay? And not those bots. Especially when they're talking that crazy shit like that. That's nasty.
Yeah, it's really, really, and again, if you don't hear it from Christian and I or me or Bravo, even Bravo posted some stuff that wasn't true, so they took it down. But those housewife fan clubs are not real people. They're just, they come in all different names. You just have to be really careful. Don't click it. They make money when you click it.
Don't click it. Oh my gosh. Well, we got some news going into the weekend that sweet Katie is not going to be joining you for season 20 of Real Housewives of Orange County. And I even tweeted, I was like, it was a bummer for me just because I know that you and her seem to have, y'all have a really good energy between you. Your guys love each other. Yep. They seem to really enjoy each other. It would have just been, I think poetic to see the new girl on the block and the OG having fun on camera together during season 20. So I am sad for her in that regard. But what did you think when you saw the news?
I wasn't surprised, to tell you the truth, but I'm sad for her because I knew she really wanted a comeback or whatever. That I don't know what she had to come back from. I don't think she did anything wrong. Maybe she told some fibs, but who knows? Maybe she was prompted by the producers. I don't know. But I know Katie, briefly, we've gone out a couple times. She's a sweet lady. She's a mother. She's a wife. And, you hate to see anybody get fired, but we all get fired. Lord knows I got fired. And you just got to stay grounded with what your real life is, because the show is going to come and go. Bravo hasn't announced who's back yet other than me. So when they do, we have to embrace and enjoy the cast. I don't know if it's going to be everybody. I don't know if it's just going to be new people. I just don't know. Yeah. So either way, it's going to be fine. We're going to be fine. I'm excited about it. I'm going in with a very positive attitude. I think it's always good to do a pause for a couple of years, get your head back into what's real. What's real is my real life. And, my relationship, my kids, my grandkids. Michael just went back to Spain. He was here for a month, went up and saw his girlfriend Sarah in Vancouver. And, everybody's healthy and happy, and that's the most important thing to me is health. And, it just is. Me being in the industry of health insurance and life insurance and things like that, it just makes you so conscious about your health. Yeah. And speaking about health, I haven't told you,
oh God.
I hired a personal trainer. I think I told you I was doing the perfect workout because I wanted to get perfect. Regardless if I was doing the show or not, every study that you read says we should be doing weight training as we get older. So I'm like, okay, I'll hire this trainer one-on-one. It's called the perfect workout. You do 20 minutes of heavy weights, different weight benches and weight machines. And I was doing really good for like 5 months, and it's expensive. It's $100 for 20 minutes. I mean, to me, that's a lot of money. So,
Yeah.
but it got me focused on doing that and doing it the right way and going to this gym, which was 20 minutes away, ironically, and then 20 minutes there and then 20 minutes back. So it's like, okay, 1 hour is gone and $100. So about 2 months ago, I was doing the sit back and you press the weights, and then their theory is you hold it for 10 seconds. So it was like a bench press on my, pressing out with my legs, and then they count 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'm like, oh my God, my knee. She's like, no, we're going to do it again. You're just strengthening your knees. You have to have good strength in your knees as you get older. I'm like, well, I don't want to get older, first of all, and second of all, do this. And I got off the weight bench and I could barely put any weight on it. Well, now I have 2 torn ligaments in my kneecap, and I'm in a brace. And when I was in Florida, we went to Universal Studios, and my 2 girlfriends, Megan and Janice, were like helping me hobble along. I got an MRI tomorrow, and it stinks. It really does. And I'm like, I knew that it was like 275 pounds, and that's a lot of weight when I'm not a bodybuilder. So now I figured that weight training and working out is really bad for you. So I'm not doing it anymore. No.
Yeah.
I love Pilates. Pilates is my thing. And I felt like it wasn't giving me the muscle mass that I wanted. And so I'm going to go back to Pilates when I can, but my leg hurts. So those of you that are doing weight training, just be careful as you get older.
So does that mean that you're going to be on camera in an e-brace for Ultimate Girls Trip? Hey, an excuse to not do any physical activity that they might.
Probably. I've got an e-brace on now, and I hobble around. So bad. But I did do 13,000 steps when I was at Universal Studios, and now yesterday I only did 1,100. So I'm supposed to do 10,000 a day, everybody.
Do you ride roller coasters?
I did ride the one in Harry Potter, and I thought I was going to die.
Why?
I was holding Megan's hand the whole time. There's a motorcycle, and I was in the sidecar, and it shot out like probably 100 miles an hour, upside down. We get to the top. The next thing you know, it goes backwards, the whole thing all over again. And I'm like, okay, it was 3.5 minutes. We timed it. I'm like, okay, get me off of this. And we got off. We were like, oh God, that was the scariest ride I've ever been on. So we're done. We did one and done.
You can't be doing scary shit like that. You got big important stuff coming up,
Lord knows my life is scary enough. I don't need to scare it anymore.
Oh, I'm dying. That's so funny. Well, as you are in these days, I guess, leading up to, getting back on camera and stuff, like, it isn't just you, like Michael's going to be filming. I'm sure Olivia's going to be filming. Linda. Have you had to, what are they saying? How are those talks going? Are people nervous? Are you nervous?
Well, my boyfriend, Michael, I have my son, Michael, and my boyfriend, Michael. Boyfriend, Michael, is not wanting to really, he says there's nothing good that comes when the guys film. Somehow they rip them apart and make them somebody that they're not. So Mike's worried about it. He's a businessman,
Yeah.
and I'm like, you're going to be just fine. I said that to Brooks and Steve, and that didn't go over too well. So
I love the optimism, Vicki. I really do.
He said, what's in it for me? Am I going to get paid? I said, no, you're not going to get paid. What's in it for me? I said, to show the world that I'm in love with a quality man. So he's like, we'll think about it. So I think I'll be like an Eddie, like, be in the corner and I said, do not get involved. Don't say anything ever. Don't. If I'm going to fight with somebody,
you say one thing and there's no coming back. You're in it forever. Yeah.
They're going to make me look like a really bad person. So he's like, so I don't say anything. If somebody's eating you up, I said, you just let them chew me up and I'll come back at him when I can. Yeah. So, but I think he's guarded. He's a little.
Can I say I don't blame him. I mean, and this is somebody, I love Bravo. I love the content they give us, but there is no denying that things don't necessarily go as planned for some people. And it's, and again, back to, the years of peace that you've had and the years of life that you've been able to enjoy without that lingering over. Right. It is kind of like, fuck, like it's, you want to protect the good things, Yeah,
and but like Travis, for instance, Gina just announced she's engaged, but Travis, for instance, they don't focus on him. They don't, he's in the wind. And I want Mike, but see, Mike's, Mike's very opinionated, and Mike tends to be, a protector of me, which I love, but I'm also like,
He ain't gonna take no bullshit, that's for sure.
I don't need you to protect me. I'm good. I've been doing this a long time. So,
Oh, wow.
anyway, so my son Michael's super excited. My brother Billy, of course, is super excited. I'm like, well, Billy, just just hold on tight.
Billy's polishing his orange off right now.
God,
He is ready.
I saw him in Florida. We watched the Bears win, and it was so exciting.
Yeah.
Billy and I were screaming, and Mike's looking at us like we're nuts. I go, it's the Bears, They're the comeback king. So anyway, it was good.
I saw a video. It was people were posting like their Midwestern moms like crying over the Bears
Right.
on TikTok and stuff, and
I
I was
know.
like, oh, just a
It was
total
so great.
Chicago
It
moment
was so
for
great,
sure.
Yeah, Chicago fans are the best.
Yeah, I mean, you say that, you're a Chicago girl through and
Yep.
through. That's what you said.
Through and through.
Well, really quick before we start to wrap up, I know we talked about Michael's trip, but how was his trip with you? I feel like y'all got some good time together.
So
He was here for the
good.
holidays, and it was his
Yeah.
birthday.
It was his birthday. He turned 40. I surprised
Wow.
him with a Rolex watch. He's always wanted a Rolex watch. And I have a person that I met through the years in Florida that does refurbished watches. And so I got him the watch he wanted. I knew he wanted this blue face, and it's an older watch, but it's all polished and looks brand new. And he was so excited. I said, oh, by the way, this is not brand new. This is refurbished. He goes, I don't care. This is the watch I've always wanted. And he had one years ago, but he sold it because he didn't think it was cool. Now that he's 40, it's cool. So
Wow. I don't think
yeah.
that's a badass birthday gift, personally.
yeah, we were at La Palapa on the sand, and it was Christmas, and I'd given him some other presents before that, so he thought he was done. And then I said, oh, by the way, there's one more. And it was in a Nordstrom box, so he didn't know, he's like, what is this? And anyway, he was
I know
super-
you love doing that too. I feel like no matter like how old your kids are, because my mom, the whole point of I'm 33. The whole point of Christmas for my mom is still she's got to get one or two good surprises in there.
I know. I love that. I love
Yeah.
that.
So
Yeah, the
sweet.
best Christmas for me is being with my kids. Unfortunately, I didn't see Brianna, but I'm going to see her next month. And, it's just, she's busy. The kids are busy and everybody's busy, but Mama Bear's coming out to see my baby.
What's Linda saying about filming?
She hasn't said anything yet. She didn't go to work yesterday because her cat needed a shot every 4 hours. I said, just work from home. But I'm going to have a talk with her and Olivia today. To say, by the way, this is what's happening. I'm not going to be around a lot. You guys need to keep the lights on and keep the clients happy. And going back to clients, I got a lot of text messages and phone calls from clients saying, I can't believe you're selling your business. I'm like, I'm not selling my business.
Oh, shit.
So, that's the bad part about rumors. And I said, unless you hear it from me, it's not true. And they're like, okay, well, good, because we trust you.
Damn. All right, so Vicki, you don't say anything to me that's going to spoil it, but like, do you know who you're going to be filming with? Just yes or no.
I do know who I'm going to be filming with.
Ooh, okay, that's exciting. Was there a name on the list that you saw that you really got like excited to see? You're like, oh my gosh, maybe a surprise or a shock.
No, and three of them, I don't really know, so I'm excited about getting to know them better.
Oh,
Okay,
good.
You're going to laugh about this. So I've got a bunch of goodie bags for them. So
Yeah.
everybody's going to get a Kodo bag, and inside there is a Kodo hat,
Yes.
a Kodo mug, right? Gotta
Love
have
it.
that. And those of you that haven't bought your Whoop It Up sweatsuits yet, they're all going to get pants and a shirt, or pants and a sweatshirt, and Kodo lip balm,
Perfect.
and a pen to fill out a life insurance application. That's right.
Fucking incredible.
That's
Oh my
right. Everybody gets a clipboard and a life insurance application. Press hard, 3 copies.
100%, baby.
You think they're going to be offended?
I don't care if they are.
Anyway, and I guarantee you, they have not taken care of that. So
Oh my
I was going to
gosh.
put an Excel spreadsheet in there to make sure that they pay their taxes on time, but I thought that
Absolutely
might
brilliant.
offend them. But anyway, so that's what I'm giving everybody.
I love it. God, you're going to be all over. Do you get days off while you're filming?
We get 2 days off out of 14 separately. So I got like 8 bags right now starting to pack.
Wow.
And from there, I go to Puerto Vallarta. So I said, I can't bring 8 bags to Puerto Vallarta because I got my resident card is expiring in February. So I have to go to in front of the consulate and get renewed. So from the last destination, I fly to Puerto Vallarta and then I wait for my name to be called. I mean, it could take one day, it could take 1 month. And RHOC is going to start. So I'm a little worried about that. But
can they come film you in Mexico if they need to?
If I'm in jail there, they can't.
Oh, they'll be there to capture that one.
Yeah, because
don't
I
worry.
can't leave the country. Once I get there, I can't leave the country. So.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, and just last thoughts, because this is the last time I'll talk to you. Next time I talk to you, you will come back and you will officially be in the game, in the mix, on the camera. You know. So how do you feel? Are you nervous? Are you happy? Like, talk
I'm
to me.
excited. I missed filming a lot, so I'm excited. Actually, it's gonna be good. I'm really excited.
It's a great camaraderie, a production environment. It's a creative, fun environment with a good team of people. And I realized I actually am friends with the producer you'll be working with in one city. So I was like, you better take care of my girl. Don't let none of these bitches come after her. But yeah, so really good things, Vicki. I'm just so happy for you. I love you to death. And this is just the start of a wonderful, wonderful chapter for you. And we're all here ready to ride along with you.
Yay. Thank you, dear. Okay.
Of course. Well, and we're going to send you guys into your week with the friendship quote as we always do. This one is from Ralph Waldo Emerson. It says, "The glory of friendship is not the outstretched hand, but the understanding heart that rejoices in your victories." So rejoice in your friends' victories. And of course, and always, surround yourself with people who root for you, everybody.
Amen.
And we'll see you right back here next week. Be patient with us. I'm going to be doing lots of bonus episodes while Vicki's doing her filming. We're going to get her in here as much as we can, but the content is coming as much as possible. And we love you.
Stay tuned to see where we end up. Right?
Yeah, where our new production family is. We can't wait to tell you. So we'll talk to y'all soon, everybody. Besos.
Bye.
Bye.